So recently I just found a game that I believe would be considered underappreciated if I don't end up speaking word of it now. I'm sure there's other people that might find out about this game, but I thought I'd give my 2 cents in, as this game really is interesting to play. I mean, first off, it does come off as kind of dark and gloomy when you first start the game up. And, I was expecting, oh, okay, it's gonna be a dark RPG kind of thing, and in a way it kind of is, up until you start the game, and that's when you start meeting the characters you play as. And let's just say my reaction to the game itself probably speaks for itself. Yo, what the hell? These characters are cute as hell. So basically, once you complete the tutorial level, you're supposed to make an expedition crew, and you can name it whatever you want, and after that you're recruiting other characters into your team, basically to explore dungeons. And in said dungeons, you have a hunger system and a luminosity system, which is your light source. One advice when playing this area, or when you start playing around here, make sure to keep yourself well stocked. And the combat for this is, RPG type. You pick a skill, which is your form of attack. Each one has either does damage or has a added ability to it, which kind of gives you like a tactical vibe to it. So some moves either add debuffs to the enemy, or they'll just kind of move them to a new tile, so either push them back or push them forward, stuff like that. But you can kind of synchronize with other characters in your party to kind of make the fight turn in your favor. One game mechanic I forgot to feature is that each character has like a unique ability you can activate. Some can destroy objects in the way, others can heal your party mates more time as you move, and the one that I'm showing now can turn invisible, making it easier to, if you're in a monster fight that's too tough for you, you can actually avoid it altogether by just walking off and avoiding, confrontation for the moment. One neat feature I like in this game is the doomsday clock, which basically, if you don't kill enough monsters, light enough flowers, basically if you're not 100% completing the dungeon you're in, this little clock will build up, and I can only assume will be a game over if it counts down to 0, or when it reaches the eyeball. Otherwise, if you actually 100% complete it, it will actually go down. So game's really fun if you're into exploring, but not if you're speedrunning. So yeah, overall the game is a lot of fun to play if you're a huge RPG fan. Originally I was going to make a comment about how challenging this game was, but at the time being, the developers are recently pushed through a update that sort of made the game easier, or in their words. But yeah, definitely look into this game. It's a really great game with so much to offer, and I would really hate if this ended up being one of those games that ends up becoming underrated, because I can tell a lot of work has been put into this game to kind of give it its charm. Anyways, I would give it like a score out of 10, but those numbers don't really mean much anymore, and I'm just saying, just definitely check it out. If you want a numbers rating, look at IGN when they give the next Call of Duty a 10 out of 10 or something. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you all later.